Hello, hello. I got on my Ned DeWino shirt today. This is not the this is not the best version, but I got another one coming. I got a better version coming. Ned DeWino from Good Times. When it's time to make a payment. What's so good about that, huh? I want to talk about Miss Simone Biles. She pulled out of the Olympics um, due to mental health issues. And I saw on Saturday when she was going through I think it was the preliminaries, and she was doing her routine and she messed up and stumbled on her last flip. And anybody who watches sports, like when you watch your team play, like say they're kicking a field goal and it's like seconds left in the game and the field goal kicker misses the field goal, the first thing you think is, man, I shouldn't have been watching. So that's the first thing I said. I was like, damn it, I shouldn't have been watching her because I felt like I was there, uh, at the arena when she was doing a routine, and my wife was like, "You know what? You shouldn't have been watching." But when I saw her, wow, I got a tear coming up my. I'm sorry, I didn't put any lotion on. I'm kind of ashy. My face is kind of ashy. I just got out of the shower. When I saw her mess up on that routine, uh, I saw the look on her face, and I could be wrong, but when they were showing her scores, my wife and I, we saw it both. The two girls that are on her team, they were behind her, kind of like laughing and giggling. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm like, I didn't see any support from anybody on her team. You know, this is Simone Biles. Two things about that. She's uh she's already got gold medals. I think she's 24 years old now, and this may be her last Olympics. But for you to mess up on a routine and the cameras to be on you and your teammates in the background kind of snickering and giggling, even if they wasn't talking about her, they were saying something back and forth, but even if they wasn't talking about her, I believe that being that this is Simone Biles, this is the equivalent of Michael Jordan on your team, basically. If Michael Jordan missed a dunk or missed a, whatever, his teammates would have been around him, rallying him on, you know, cheering him up, telling him it's gonna be okay, don't worry about it. You know, that would have been that would have been the case. So why wasn't that the case with Miss Simone Biles? Why wasn't anybody? I didn't see it. We watched that little section of the competition, and I didn't see it. All I saw was people around her laughing. I didn't see anybody coming to her, comforting her and just giving her support, the support that she needed because she had messed up. Because ultimately she messed up, but she could have still been on the team right now. Going for the gold. I guess I don't. I stopped watching after I heard yesterday that she was pulling out, so I hadn't watched any anymore. But I know that the young lady has a very similar story to a lot of people who made it through adversity, and you know, I just don't see why she didn't have more support. That support means everything. When you don't have your family in the crowd because of COVID, they don't have anybody in the crowd. She's not feeding off the energy of the crowd. A lot of athletes they feed off that energy, the cheering, the clapping. You know, they feed off of that. When everything's quiet and it's harder. It's harder to perform. Um, but yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to make a quick little video before I shut my eyes in a little bit. I got some heavy work to do in the morning. I'll show you guys Ned the Wino one more time. Black Jesus right here. Good Times, my favorite show. Well, not my favorite show, but this was my favorite episode when when they showed this episode right here. Ned the Wino. You know, And I may make a whole video about why I like that episode so much one day. But I'll just say that that was the only episode that I remember that they actually the show lived up to its name, Good Times. It did, when Black Jesus was on the wall, and the Evans family was believing in a black God, things went right for them. Everything was going right. Um, and like I said, that's a whole video by itself, maybe a 2 or 3 parter. But yeah. So yeah, it's over 5 minutes now. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short. Excuse me again for my ashy, dry skin. Um, just got out of the shower, and I'm about to maybe read a little bit and go to sleep. Y'all have a good one. See you tomorrow.